This is a demonstration of a week's worth of Hifzone memory games. The goal is to memorize Quran, learn good values, and do good deeds through Ayah of the week 49:11. Good values it teaches is acceptance, respect, and unity. The good deeds from these values are to accept someone, respect others, and to unify. You can earn rewards from the G Store by playing these memory games from the Hifzone store or from your parents' store. First memory game of the week is Ayah 49:11 Part 1 Memorization. Put the Arabic and English in order. The game lesson is by Ustad Noman Ali Khan. Let's play. Watch the video and memorize the first part of Ayah 49:11 in Arabic and English, then continue to the game to test your memory.
In that regard, I just wanted to share as this reminder from Quran Weekly, just one ayah from Surah Al-Hujurat. And this is ayah number 11. It's an address to those who believe. And the first thing Allah says is, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu la yaskhar qawmun min qawmin. Those of you who believe, don't let any group among you, any nation, which implies any group, any collectivity, poke fun at any other. And sakhir or sukh.
Continue to game, start game. We put the Arabic on the first row and the English on the second. And it looks like this when you're finished. Stop the clock, submit score. Next memory game, Ayah 49:11 Part 2 Memorization. Watch the video, memorize the Arabic and then the English of Part 2 of 49:11.
Then Allah says, Asa an yakun khayran minhum. It may be that the group making fun of the other may be better than the group that's being made fun of may be better. Now, maybe better by whose perspective? Obviously, you make fun of someone, there's already an assumption, conscious, that you're the object of your ridicule. You wouldn't, someone who you are convinced deserves more respect than you do, or is above you in any way, they wouldn't be the point of ridicule for you. So obviously there's a sense of superiority you have. Allah is saying, as far as He's concerned, the group you're making fun of may be better.
Continue to game, start game. Arabic on the first line and English on the second.
You won!
And the next game is Ayah 49:11 Tajweed in memorization with Qari Mahmoud Khalil Al-Husari. This is a memorization video. Watch the video, memorize the beginning of Ayah 49:11, then continue to the game to test your memory. If you let it play, it repeats 3 times. Now we put the two parts of the beginning of Ayah 49:11 together.
You won!
Next game is vocabulary. Put the Arabic letters in order. Watch the video and listen to the spelling of the vocabulary word along with its meaning, then continue to the game.
And sakhir or sukhriya in Arabic is not just to poke fun, because the word for that is istahza'a also, but a more comprehensive word in Arabic. Sukhriya actually means to be sarcastic also.
And we spell the vocabulary word and then its meaning at the bottom. First hook, top right, and we spell the vocabulary word and then its meaning at the bottom. Stop the clock, submit score. Next one is Tafsir, Part 1. Watch the video and listen for who is guilty of Sokhriya.
And here another just note about our society in general. Something that's just become part of comedy and entertainment. You know, a comic, a stand-up comic, someone who cracks a lot of jokes, things like that. One of their kind of sellers is to mock another ethnicity, to kind of imitate an accent, and you know, make fun of what kind of food that ethnicity likes to eat, or how they dress, or what the kinds of weird things they say among each other, or how they drive their cars, or how cheap they are, or how much they love spicy food, whatever you know, what kind of hot tempers they have. So you pick on some flaw of some ethnicity and you make that the object of ridicule, which makes this ayah even more alive. You know, لا يسخر قوم من قوم. Not any group making fun of any other group. Maybe the group you're making fun of is better than you, as far as Allah is concerned, that is to say.
The blank is often guilty of making fun of another group. The comedian. Next game, Tafsir Part 2, main point. Watch the main point at the end. Remember what the Imam says, then play the game.
Sarcastic remark, or the next inappropriate joke, and you kind of feed off of the laughter of others. So you can get caught up in this thing. And Allah Azza wa Jalla is telling us in this surah that this is something that can take away the very fabric of the brotherhood we enjoy among each other.
Complete what the Imam says. This is something that can take away the very fabric of the brotherhood that we enjoy among each other. Next game title is Good Values from Ayah 49:11. This is where we have the game lesson by the G program.
Memorize the definition to the good value below, then continue to the game.
Acceptance, friendly reception given to someone new or outside of your group that may be different than you. Okay. Spell the good value and then put the definition in order. And there's acceptance and its definition. Next memory game, Good Deeds to Do from Ayah 49:11.
Memorize the good deed story below and continue to the game.
Now we read the good deed story. A new kid at school was eating his lunch alone. Adam was passing by with his friends and said, "Hey, my name is Adam. Would you like to come eat lunch with my friends and me?" The new kid smiled and said, "Sure, thanks." Hang the good deed and then the good deed story in order. The good deed is accept someone, and here is the good deed in action. And here's the last memory game of the week, Ayah 49:11, bad deeds to avoid.
Here's what happens when you don't have good values.
There was a new girl at school eating lunch alone. Fatima eats lunch every day with several of her friends. Someone suggests that they invite the new girl to eat with them. She said, "No way, she looks weird, and it would probably feel awkward having someone new join us." Continue. Fatima did a blank blank when she decided to blank the girl. Fatima did a bad deed when she decided to reject the girl.
You won!
Submit score. So let's check out his G store. And by playing those memory games for the week, he's received 120 G dollars in his G Bank.